All right, so now what I'm gonna do is I got OBS open, right?
Mm-hmm.
Minimize this for a second. Here's my flight simulator window. Now, are you running Oculus
Yes, Quest 2. Yep.
Quest 2? Now, this is only important if you're gonna do VR. If you're not in VR, this doesn't matter. You could just select the game window as your source in OBS. But I open up Oculus Mirror. And this is a program that mirrors your headset. So now you can see whatever I'm looking at, right?
Okay. Right.
So now I have my game window. I'm going to move it down here. Oops. There's my Oculus
The only thing
Mirror.
is, your head, every little motion of your head is very jerky. I've recorded some videos from Altspace doing that.
Isn't there a smooth mode where you can smooth it out?
No, not really. It's wherever your head moves.
I know in a game I play, VTOL VR, they have a
Yeah, I play
smooth
VTOL.
mode. Yeah, and you can do the OBS and there's this mode where it won't be so jerky for the view. Yeah, I love VTOL. Yeah.
I have to move this window. If I keep it up here, when I go into VR, I can't control stuff. It's weird. So I move it down to where it's just barely visible.
Oh,
But it's still active. So my key commands are in VR. So now you should see me in VR, right?
Yes, we see.
Yes.
And then you should be able to see my webcam at the bottom and then my picture and all that.
Yep.
I'm gonna take off from Apalachicola. Oops. Now the only issue is I have to use my VR controllers when I'm in VR like this. It's kind of annoying.
Okay.
Well, you know what I could do? Sometimes if I'm lazy, I just...
You know what I have done? I took the flight simulator picture window and made it a little bit smaller and then took my laptop screen over on the side. That worked. But it made flight sim video smaller screen. Which the reason for being in big screen is because that's what it's called, big screen. That's what. But all those towns, I've been in all those towns, Dothan and Panama City.
Yeah,
Montgomery.
you know this game is cool because I can sometimes I get homesick, so I can get on here and fly
There
around.
you go. There you go. Yeah.
I live on the
I'm
West
from
Coast
Michigan, and I worked for the C&O Railroad aboard the steamships, and I remember coming into Milwaukee, Wisconsin, and you could see the big clock tower, and every time I could see the clock tower, I knew I was in Milwaukee. Because we went to Manitowoc, Kewanee, and I didn't know half the time where we were.
Is it Manitowoc?
Taking off runway tree.
See the fonts? Hey!
There you go.
Happy days.
Now. Now you see, it's a lot of little setup stuff because this is a lot of trying to figure out how to do all this.
I see.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
Oh,
and you're
now.
expecting this 80-year-old man to do
Now,
that.
first
Okay,
person.
all right.
First person. Look at that. All right.
Yeah, now I'm in
Yeah, very cool.
You're in the cockpit. Okay.
yeah.
All
And
right.
I've recently been trying to learn a lot more about flying and stuff. I've been having issues with getting my proper fuel mixture.
Yeah, see,
See,
me,
now we're looking at the sky. Yeah, we can't see down the runway. We're looking at the sky. Our camera's kind of pointed up there. Now, now, all right.
Yeah, it's zoomed in a lot.
It's zoomed in. a
Yeah,
lot.
that's right. Yes, it is. That's it.
Oh, it is? Hold on. I don't know why.
Yeah, it's almost as if when you put on the headset, it shows a different resolution, so it's no longer the resolution
That's another-
of
that-
OBS.
Yeah.
Absolutely, I'm seeing that too. Yeah, I think I'll pass on trying to get my video in there.
Yeah, it's a lot of different. You know that resolution is crazy. Hold on. Why is it doing that?
Yeah.
I wasn't going to say anything. I let somebody else say it. Because I'm just grateful that you're showing me, and
Yeah, it is. It is awesome
that
to
I can
see.
learn, from somebody else. That's how you do things.
Yep. Yep.
You know what though? I feel like I haven't had any issues with the resolution in the past. I wonder if there's something else going on.
Wouldn't be
something I don't
because of
realize.
people in the room with it. I heard something about that. What was the deal on that? If there's a lot of people in your room, it causes it to lag. Is that true? Or
No, I don't think it was a lag here. It was just like we were just zoomed in too far.
right?
Yeah, well, so there's a weird thing with OBS with window sizing. Like if I let me see, let me open up the.
I'm having a hard time seeing what's on the front of your Oculus headset. What is that logo or
The
what
sticker?
is that? Sticker, yeah.
Oh, that's from
wondering.
You ever seen Pulp Fiction?
Yeah.
You remember when after they shoot the dude in the car and they change clothes? It's the T-shirt
Yeah.
the guy was wearing, the Santa Cruz T-shirt, Banana Slugs.
Oh, that. Oh, wow. That was the T-shirt. He was wearing. Oh, okay.
Okay.
Oh,
I'm sorry I
wow.
asked. I'm sorry I asked. I don't know anything about that. Old fogey
All
over
right.
here.
So I'm wondering if it would be more beneficial instead of doing a video capture of your screen if you did a window capture of Oculus Mirror.
Interesting.
Isn't that what I'm doing right here? Capture specific window, Oculus Mirror.
I think so. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That's exactly
That's
what
why
you're
I'm
doing.
confused because it does look zoomed in really far. Like even for what I'm seeing, like this looks really
Yeah.
zoomed in, but I don't know why.
That is really weird.
I wonder if there's like some hotkey or something I hit that like changed something. Because normally it does not. Let's see. What if I delete the source and just try and re-add it? Let's do that. Which one is the? Man, I don't even know which one is. Oh, it's contractors. There you go.
Oh, okay. I see what you did.
All right, so we'll try adding a new one.
Okay. Go with window capture if you would, please. Yeah, then do Oculus Mirror. Yeah, let's do that one. Capture automatic priority. Yeah, looks good.
That one look a lot better.
One way to find out. Yeah, I think that would be great.
All right, now I'm gonna
Let's
put.
see if it stays. Oh yeah, we gotta drag it up there. Let's see if it stays great when you jump into the flight sim.
All right, yeah, let's check it out.
Let's see ourselves. Hey, I want to see myself.
So there's actually another
No.
thing. You know, I only got this working one time, Pete. But one time I had a virtual webcam in big screen, and you could see me on the bottom right here, and then you could see all the big screen people on the bottom right. I had two webcam things. You could join the
Wow.
YouTube stream and see like. But I can't figure out how to
Cool.
do it again. I don't know why.
Yep, I know. I've done things, and how did I do that? I should have wrote it down.
How's this?
Hey,
That's much
looks
better.
good to me. What do you guys think?
Yeah, it looks great. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Awesome.
All right, now I'm
Yep.
probably gonna have to turn around real quick since I'm at the end of the runway now. Now, the other day I was streaming, and I had a JetBlue pilot join, and he was like giving me a
Oh,
bunch of
wow.
different lessons, and so it was pretty neat.
Do you ever stream VTOL VR as well? Or just Flight Sim?
I have not yet, but I do plan on it. I just started streaming. I play VTOL a lot.
Oh,
It's
okay.
a fun game. What's your name on there?
I do. I played it yesterday. Love it.
Yeah, my name is Babyface Nelson on there. If you've ever seen it.
Babyface. Okay, Babyface Nelson. All right.
I feel like the only person
Um,
that I see all the time on there is this dude named Delphin. I don't know if you know him too.
Yeah,
but
I see him too.
dude, this guy Delphin, dude, he messes me up on that game every time. I'm like, dude, this guy knows how to fly.
Yeah. I'll get shot down in a heartbeat. I'm Skull 7.
Skull 7? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully we get in a lobby, I'll be like, hey, you remember me?
Yeah.
Dude, VTOL's a fun game. Now, do you play Contractors or Pavlov?
No.
So, Contractors is like virtual reality Call of Duty.
Oh, wow.
You know, you're standing in
Somebody
your
else
living
just
room.
was talking about that.
Yeah, you're just standing in your living room playing Call of Duty. I mean, it's fun. It's a lot of fun. But what I think is that eventually we need to have a game like VTOL and like Contractors mixed together. Like, what if you could go from flying and doing air support to being like infantry on the ground?
That would be like Reese's peanut butter cups, taking a peanut butter and a candy bar and just sticking it together.
Yeah.
Beautiful thing.
I think it really would be awesome. I think it would be so cool to be able to be like, hey, I need air support over here on this building. We got a bunch of enemies and I'm trying to capture this point or whatever. And then you have some guy be like,
Yeah.
okay, I'll fly over there and go blow it up. I think it would be fun. I
Awesome.
think that's where VR is going. I think in the future that's
Yep.
The one other game that I put in here is Need for Speed. And, I don't care about making points or anything. I just love racing around the city. And that really looks good on the screen. And
Nice.
learning to power slide into the curves with my Xbox controller. But the graphics are amazing compared to back 95. In 1995, I played that game and Flight Simulator. I have Flight Simulator, one of the first Flight Simulators on my old computer in the other room.
So
Turn
you
it
must
on,
have
and then
you
it
must have realized a
worked.
long time ago that this stuff was possible, but just not like we just weren't there yet.
Yeah, well, compared to what we're seeing today, back then, it's unbelievable. It's amazing.
Yes, it is. Unbelievable. Flight Sim was like really jerky. I think I
Well,
played
the
it like
graphics.
the graphics
Four.
were, and it was like the planes are like stick figures, you know.
Almost, yeah.
Yeah, I remember playing Flight Sims on the good old Commodore 64.
Yeah, that's why I played it
That
on
was
this
the
Commodore
days,
64.
yo.
Okay, well, that was before my time then.
Yeah, I played it on a Commodore 64.
Oh yeah, yeah. And whenever you turned on the Commodore 64, in order to play, you had to prove that you owned the game. So to ask you
Yes.
a question, you'd have to flip through the book and find out what
Yep.
airplane it is. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
Oh man.
wow.
I'm
Those
so
were the days.
confused. What did it ask you?
Oh.
Yeah, so now, like Microsoft has DRM, where your email address is tied to the game, and you have to log in with your username and password before you can play the game. I mean, that's all games now. Like even World of Warcraft, you log in Battle.net. But back in the day, you would get the 3.5-inch floppy or the 3.25-inch floppies, and you would put it in. And in order to prove to the game that you owned it, you had to answer some questions that came with the book.
The book. Yep.
Yep. So it would say, on page 17, what aircraft looks like this, and it would show you a little picture of the plane. And you flip to page 17, you look at the different planes on the page, and you'd be like, that's the F-18. Then you'd actually have to answer like A, B, C, or D, and like C is like the F-18. You hit that, and then you can finally play.
Oh my goodness.
That was awesome. That's how they prevented piracy back then.
That's so great.
Yep.
But wouldn't it just make people pirate the book?
Exactly. Oh yeah, man. They're
Oh yeah.
But I mean that was the best they had back then, and you know what? It worked because I mean it was hard to get
There
a
was
good
no email.
computer. And there was no email, and there was no
Yeah.
Xerox. You couldn't go to Kinko's down the street and make a copy of it.
Exactly.
You couldn't take a picture of it with your cell phone.
Exactly.
Yeah. So what we would do is we would get a piece of paper and put it over the book and trace out every single one and then
Yep.
we'd give it to our friend. And like, we were kids. Our drones weren't really all that good. We're like, hey man, is this an F-15 or a 16? And like, I don't fucking remember.
Yep.
That's
Those
like
were the good old days.
The
that's
good
a little
old
bit of
days.
insight into the past. That's crazy.
Ain't
I
that
can't
the
believe
truth?
that's how it was. I know. I feel like I'm gonna be
It
telling
so
people
was.
like I'm gonna be like an old person telling people stories about like I remember the Nintendo 64 or whatever. You know.
Hey, I resemble that. All right, man. I'm gonna go back to my page here and see how bad I messed up by trying to change that OBS. So
Oh, yeah.
glad I
You
met
trying to do
you.
Flight Sim 2?
Hey, yeah,
Yep, it
Mr.
looks good.
Mr. Pete, it was really nice meeting you and your wife Joyce.
Yep.
I hope to see you
Yep.
on here
Yeah,
later
it's
on
nice meeting you.
and stuff.
Okay, I'll be here.
All right, have a good one, man.
Okay.
Now let's see. I think. Now, one thing that sucks about when I fly in VR like this is I almost need to turn down the realism because if I get a bunch of altitude, I can't interact with the cockpit.
Oh,
okay.
yeah. Mm.
Now I can if I'm not in OBS. Like if I was, if I changed the way I was streaming, if I took away OBS and just did Oculus Mirror as a full screen app, then I can interact with the cockpit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's it's just
Yes,
so
I
much.
got Microsoft Flight Simulator 2, and I stream, but I can't. If I put on the VR headset and I stream, it just looks like crap, and I get nauseous and throw up and stuff. So I can't. I can't stream while I'm flying.
Huh. Did you get your internet or your computer?
Oh, it's totally my graphics card. I mean, I got a 2080, so it's good for flying, but it's not good for flying and streaming.
Bro, I'm on a 2080 Ti.
Really? Man, it is looking really sharp.
Yeah,
Now
it is.
That's good.
I think that what allows me to run all of this though, on a graphics card that's not like top of the line, is I have a 10 core 3.7 gigahertz processor, like i9, and then I have 128 gigabytes of RAM.
Whoa!
Wow.
Damn. I got 32, and I thought I was
I
the
got
big
th-
kid on the block.
Yeah, me
Like,
too.
Damn,
I
right?
had 16. Man, you got 32.
Yeah,
Yeah,
100. Fucking hell,
100.
man.
What?
128. God damn.
Yeah, that's a whole lot of RAM.
I got lucky.
Oh,
my
gosh.
my roommate sold me a gaming PC. He used to work for a video game company.
Nice.
He did like IT for a video game company where they developed games and stuff. And like they worked across a bunch of different games, like big titles and everything. So he just had access to a lot of parts. His
Yeah.
boss basically said he was like, hey, he's like, build yourself. They had like 10 broken computers, and he's like, yeah, they're all just being recycled anyway. He's like, just build yourself one, get rid of the rest.
Yeah.
And then he's
All right,
like,
brother. Well, I got a task for you. You ready for it?
Yeah.
I want you to loop back around and bring the airplane down on that road that you just went over.
Right there.
Yep.
I think I can do it.
You got this.
Emergency landing.
Yep.
There.
That's the one.
And after this, I think I might try and do my helicopter. You ever run custom flight path like things to do helicopters?
I haven't done any of the helicopters in Microsoft Flight Simulator yet. I keep doing the Pipers and the Cessnas. Oh, did you lose the road?
I don't think so. Nope, it's right there.
Oh, there it is. Woo!
Ooh,
Oh my god.
ooh. coming in hot.
Yep. Oh man.
Woo, the tree.
Yep. Oh, pitch up a little bit.
Go around.
Yo,
Throw some
in a
flaps.
ditch.
Oh,
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 no.
Ew. Tree.
Oh,
Oh man, that was close.
That was
I
close.
almost laid it down like right on that shit too.
Almost.
That's perfect. That was great.
So, do you understand mixing, like leaning your fuel pretty good when you're at altitude?
Yep.
Yeah, just look
Yep.
that
So,
up.
usually I fly about 3,000 above, well, above whatever the land is. So I usually get up to about 3,000. And when I feel like I'm cruising, when I'm just chilling, I will lean the mixture, in which I pull it back about 20% down. So it's actually like 80% fuel. So that's how I lean it.
Oof.
Ooh.
I don't think I'm
No.
recovering from that
Oh.
one. Oh, oh!
Oh, there you go. Hey.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking
Yeah.
about. Hey, right.
Hey,
No
made it.
way,
Ah.
Look at that. That was awesome.
Uh.
Dude, I cannot believe I got that. That was
Hey, popcorn! Yay, celebration!
Yay.
Dude, that was
We walked
actually
away
pretty
from that.
insane.
Yeah, right. We survived.
That was-
Bravo, dude. Well done.
let's see.
All right, brother. Well, I'm jumping out, but can I find you on YouTube at Meadowland Virtual?
Yeah, Meadowland Virtual. You can find me on YouTube. I appreciate any likes and subs or anything like that. I'm actually currently
awesome.
currently streaming there right now. So if
Awesome.
you want to go back and check it out, and usually it works to where you can hear yourself too, so you can go back and receive the conversations and all that. Currently streaming there right now. So if you want, see.
There it is.
All
Rock on.
right.
All right, brother. Well, if you see Stryker jump in, then that's me. So,
All right, nice meeting you, dude. Thanks.
Okay.
yeah, likewise, dude. We'll see you.
Awesome.
All right. I actually think I'm gonna take a break for a little bit. I actually didn't plan on streaming. I was just trying to show Pete some setup stuff.
Oh yeah. That was awesome. It was a learning experience for everyone.
I might get on and stream later. I feel out of breath. I feel sick today. I feel like I'm just coughing a lot. So I'm gonna go make
Well, look,
myself a
it's
drink or
awesome.
something. All right.
Thanks for having us, and thanks. I might download OBS. Where can I find it?
OBS is free.
Just type in.
Just go to the website. Yeah, just go to the website. It's free. Just download it, and then it really lets you do a lot. And I almost thought about the possibility of. I just think it might be a delay, so it'll be like awkward. But I wonder if there's a possibility that instead of doing the OBS stream like this, like I wonder if I could just stream directly from YouTube. But I feel like the delay.
What about that?
Because
Yeah.
then you would see full screen. You wouldn't. Like I wonder if I could just stream directly from YouTube. But I feel like I just wonder if the
Wow.
delay would make it. The delay might
yeah.
make it. Then you would see full screen. You wouldn't. Like I wonder if I could just stream directly. Maybe I could do that and then just turn the audio down. I just wonder if the delay. I don't know.
Maybe.
The delay
Yeah.
might make it. Then you would see full screen. You wouldn't. Like I wonder if I could. I'm trying to figure it out though. I feel like this way works pretty decent. I feel like you could see the screen and see all that, whatever.
Yeah. It's pretty
But-
cool. Yeah.
But I'll see y'all later. Thanks for joining.
All right. Thanks for having us.
All right, bye.